Well, hello there, and welcome back to another shift on Delivery Fortification Ada. Ada. You know what? I don't think I've ever decided how to pronounce that, and I've never looked up a pronunciation for it. We're gonna go with Ada. I didn't declare ready again because I still don't want to be a traitor. Go figure. You guys should know I don't much care for the role, at least not whenever I want to record. As far as what job we're gonna do tonight, how about we be a botanist? There's been a few changes in botany since my last botany video. In fact, I think the day I posted that botany video, botany was completely revamped. Maybe this time I can actually provide you guys with a little bit of accurate, updated information. And Bob Ludwig is the captain. The crew couldn't ask for a better captain. Justin Duggar is... wonder what he wants in there so bad. So, there are no more lockers for botanists. They now have a garden gear vending machine. And it will give you everything that you need except for seeds. See, what do I want? I might as well take a watering can. Not entirely sure what we're gonna grow, but I'll probably need it. Produce satchel, just one. We're gonna run light. Beakers are for if you're going to be extracting things. Weed killer, of course. Most of this stuff is fairly straightforward. All of these formulas, though, I've not actually used any of them. If I was reading correctly, there is no such thing really as mutating the seeds, I think. You know, we're gonna just do a little bit of learning together here, apparently. So what should we grow? I'm not gonna hack it. I'm not gonna grow a bunch of weed. We'll grow some tomatoes. The seeds now show up as packets, which is incredibly useful. And the creeper plants are already taken over. The plant pots have changed in several ways. One is how they look. Two, a tray filled with nutrient solution capable of sustaining plant life. And whenever you check it, it'll tell you what is in there. You generally want to see water. If you see... I can't remember exactly what it's called. Basically toxic sludge in there. It'll kill whatever you plant. We also want some melons, and chilies, and bananas, and some synth meat. If we have room, I might plant some pumpkins. Make myself a nice little hat. And I don't care what order I plant these in. Just try to grab different colors each time. And then once we get these planted, we're gonna take some of these tonics and just sprinkle them in the plant pots here and hope for a miracle. Maybe we'll even read one of those books. Most of the time those actually contain useful information. So, got a little bit of room. We'll plant a pumpkin. Gotta think hard about this. Some corn. I can't remember which one of these is for healing, dang it. And that's it, because I am feeling kind of lazy and don't want to have to take care of that many plants. Oh goody, a slurry pod. We harvest it before it explodes like the rotten blister it is. And thankfully that one still just contains water, which is amazing. Generally, whenever a weed starts growing in your plant pot, it's gonna turn the water to toxic sludge. Water. Now we're gonna go murderific on those plants. On all of these weeds. We hack and slash at the creeper plant, cutting it to shreds. About the only weed that I'll leave are mushrooms, fungus, and radweeds. Sure, why not? I don't mind letting people into my workspace. Generally, I leave botany open. And whenever I'm growing weed, I have the AI bolt all of the doors open and just have it be a communal gathering area. A communal. Whatever. So can I push and pull all of these around instantly, or just this one? What about you? That's nice. So some of these potted plants are already conveniently packaged and ready to be pulled around anywhere you need them. Hello, HOP. Mr. Tom Jones. Some of this stuff, there we go. I was gonna say, some of it has to be getting ready. Tons of tomatoes. Unfortunately, they're nothing special. A batch of hot, spicy chilies. Hack the machine. Lots of people always want you to grow pot and ganja for them, but for some reason they never want to actually do anything useful like hacking the machine. Expect me to do all the work. I could eat a slurry pod. Are you guys back again? Persistent little bastards. Now, with them continuing to come back like that, I could probably sprinkle some weed killer in there. And perhaps they'll finally stay dead. Nice, and this one must be on a quick growth cycle. Chef is gonna love this if we actually have a chef. That's one thing I didn't check that I normally do. Do we even have a chef? Send a little message out over the headset. I don't see any drinks served. At the very least, I am going to keep some of these tomatoes. Tomatoes have multiple uses. Besides being delicious and juicy, they are also great for self-defense. But let's hope I don't have to show you how. The art of tomato foo is ancient and generally forbidden knowledge. All this stuff is ready to harvest again. I think I'll just harvest all of this. And then I'm done growing stuff. And because I like making plans, we're gonna drop this off at the escape arm. Just escape food. In case anyone gets hungry while waiting for the shuttle, since we don't have a chef to cook anything. And I think I'm losing my voice. I've been trying to hang on to it for as long as I can here, but exhaustion is setting in. And how much can my voice tear? Pumpkin, you need to hurry the hell up. And you too, Melons. Because what's probably going to happen is I'm going to go drop this stuff off and then get distracted. By the time I come back, those things will be completely dehydrated and dead. That store is always being vandalized. It's just in a bad part of town. Its windows are always boarded up or broken in, or flames, sparks shooting out from the inside. Shootouts happen all the time there. If you're gonna move on to the station, I suggest finding a better place to work and live. And voila. But, because that's kind of messy, let's just spread the produce out a little bit. It'll make it easier for people to see the variety that we have to offer here on board Delivery Fortification Ada. We carry exotic food, like slurry pods, family favorites like the banana, and even popcorn. But you'll have to bring your own butter, because we don't have anything awesome like that. There's no cows in space. It makes it kind of hard. So there we go. Almost have a full course meal. And Jess, if you want to make popcorn, just apply a little bit of heat to the corn cobs, and they'll pop up on their own and be ready to eat. And who doesn't love a bit of popcorn? Can I put slurry pods on popcorn? Slurry corn, that would be delicious. This is the snack that you can eat for hours, folks. You'll think that you're done with it. You'll throw the container away. And possibly for up to the next day or two, you'll still be getting it. You'll get a new piece every now and then pop up from who knows where. It's the snack that keeps on giving, folks. Why wouldn't you want some? And what are they making? Cargo pads. That's interesting. I don't believe I've ever seen cargo pads mass-produced before. Don't listen to the machine. Smoking is bad for you. It'll make you thirsty, give you lung cancer, make you grow hair in your mouth, all types of horrible things. So Melons, are you ready yet? You better be. Yes. Now, because I have melons, I am almost obligated to break into the kitchen. We got pumpkins as well, because the kitchen has many wonderful things that I am going to need. So we have chilies, more bananas. The station can never have enough bananas. I'll harvest some. See, I might as well harvest them, even if I don't plan on taking them with me. And a little bit of corn. Don't pop, don't pop. Gotta be quick. The K-Cat will pop them, if you hadn't noticed. And let me take this synth meat. So, I could take this and this. I have a plan. A plan that will either succeed gloriously or going to end up getting me killed. Either way is a suitable outcome. Yeehaw! We almost suffocate in there. We fly out of the chute and bounce off a keg. It rolls away. And this is exactly where I wanted to go. No! Damn you, popcorn. The family snack that I didn't want to deal with. So, the only thing I really need here is the synth meat. And that's right, I need to put that into the processor. I probably don't even need to do that. You can't process melons, so they'll simply get rejected, which is fine. You can't process popcorn either. Okay, meatballs. Synthetic meatballs. I could make some really fancy spaghetti if I wanted to. Whoops. I didn't want to drop that. I do want to drop that, though. Making some special treats for the crew here. And that's all the synth meat, so how much meat do we have in here? This machine has tons of supplies for the chef, and a creative chef can find ways to use all of them. But we just want some meatballs here. Meatballs and maple syrup. There's nothing much better than that. Okay. So now that we've got this delicacy created, how about, before I go, is there anything that I need in here? I could deep fry some stuff. If I was in the mood for a heart attack. I think we'll just go back. Yeehaw! This is a lot more convenient than having a doorway between botany and the kitchen. And it's a lot more fun, too. And I saw that cargo pad there. My question is, do those cargo pads actually show up on the hand teleporter? Wouldn't you know it? Electronics is almost a fort again. That place will be blown up by the end of the round. We're gonna go drop off these supplies at the escape arm too. And no, we're not. Hang on. Hang on. A little bit of a detour. Because I forgot something very important. I can probably use a hand tool to do the same job, but I'm not positive on that. I think the barkeeper's in the zone as he dribbles. He's been entranced by the basketball. And so is poor Jim there. Is everyone getting taken over by these basketballs? Some type of mental leeches or something? Pick it up and it turns out it's the only damn thing you can do. You can't even talk. B-ball zombies. We're gonna dump this here. And we're gonna make more popcorn. So, what I'll do is I'll simply sort this stuff out. For instance, we already have a banana pile. You are a special pile. I will take care of you last. Was that corn that we put in here? Don't pop, don't pop. So I want to leave some corn for people. And pumpkins. We'll try to carve them here in a moment. But first, we're gonna space these out. And have ourselves a nice little feast. Yep, tons of free food at the escape arm. Everybody come have a feast. We got just about everything under the sun. Anything that you could want. And best of all, it's all fresh. Yep, it's all freshly grown here, not imported at all. Even our slurry pods are homegrown with love. There's another bee-baller. At least he's actually able to move around. I don't know what he sprayed me with. Roger Wilco the Clown. Eat, my son. Enjoy it. I think what we'll do is carve some of these up. There we go. Get some feast masks for people. Apparently he just wants to eat later. Either that or he's got some experiments to go run. But hey, look, a free basketball. No, popcorn! How dare you. You bastard. There's not going to be any corn left, by the way. Oh. I'm going to forget again. I picked up the b-ball and got in the zone. Completely forgot about all the corn and the popcorn bullshit that was going on. Okay. I'll give myself a promotion. I might as well. What will we be? We're gonna be the head of foodstuffs. There we go. And we could actually go cook some stuff if we wanted. Kitchen door is shocked. However, because doors are getting shocked, we're gonna make a quick detour. Set off a fire alarm. Damn you, K-Cat. And we're gonna pick up some gloves. Because I'm not getting shocked. I can tell you that right now. Hello, Chief Engineer. Did you leave me anything today? I don't even know if the Chief Engineer was in. Magnetic shoes. It's possible he didn't show up today. Might as well pick up the eye scanners, the Mason scanners. Can't really say no to a flash either. This is quite the haul. Insulated gloves I've already got. There's that clown guy. Let's just check around the station, see what's going on. We might go cook some stuff. Maybe. Cook some dead bodies. I could make some brain burgers or something. Could go make some delicious cakes. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities. I'm running things through my head right now. Can't cook cat, unfortunately. Sunglasses. You know, I would much rather have those. And I guess that's it. Don't have access to that room. That's the head of security. And he overrides the captain. So what do we have here? Cash Smirnov. We're just going to take the donuts and go. Take them back to the kitchen with us. Because they don't count as real food. Do I not have access to... How can I not have access to the kitchen? Did I miss something? I might have. I might have missed a permission somehow. I don't know. I'm confused. Maybe the door is hacked. And the ID control is busted. Man, I gotta think for a second here. Take a drink. It's been a long time since I've made a cake. And the recipe has changed, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure it's in a book too. So, class, let's sit down and take a reading lesson today. Burger cake batter, 1 sweet dough. Question is, can I remember how to make sweet dough? Flour, sugar. Sorry, B-ball. Got a job to do here. Ain't no time to play. We gotta get serious. So do that. Now we have sweet dough. Put that in the kitchen helper. And then 2 space eggs. I don't know where the nearest chicken factory is. In fact, where do we get our eggs from? Put those in there, and then mix them. Sweet dough and 2 eggs. And voila. Cake batter. Next step, to make the cake. You got 1 cake batter that we've got here. 1 food item of our choice. And an icing tube full of a reagent of our choice. 1 food item. Okay, and okay, I have an idea here. We'll try this. I'm curious how this will work. A George melon slice. We'll mix that in there. Mix it with the batter. Mix the ingredients together. And we'll have to find something for the icing. We get a George melon slice cake. This will be awesome. Cook the cake in the oven for 4 seconds on high. 4 seconds on high. Well, how about we try it? If this is ruined, I will cry and then space myself. And then not go anywhere because I've got these damn boots on. No! How could George melons? I think once you mix it in here, you don't actually have to bake it. Okay. Fool me once, cookbook. Fool me once, huh? We can deep fry that shit. Somebody will eat it. Doesn't matter if it's actually edible or not. Somebody will eat it. So, before we go bake that cake, we're going to get ourselves a little bit of icing. Lab monkey, lab monkey. I think I see what those cargo pads were for. So, 2329. 2329. Yes, blow yourself. And we're going to get some of these delicious quick noodles. I don't need this. I'm not going to water any more plants. I don't need a tomato. I don't need the produce satchel. Get rid of all that crap. I have more important things to do now, and we'll tap the bottom of the cup to activate it. That way it starts to warm up. This stuff is going to be used to make some of our icing, I believe. And another soft clack. Thankfully these cups are self-heating, but they also compete with the chef for business, which I've never really liked. thing is still being deep fried. I wonder if you can deep fry something too much. Come here, icing tubes. We're going to transfer as much as we can to the icing tube. And just hope for the best. And this is mechanically reclaimed sausage biscuit flavor. The other one was curly fry ketchup hoedown flavor. Don't these flavors just make your mouth water? Okay, so I need sweet dough. This will not be the most delicious cake of all time, but it will be one of the most delicious cakes that I've ever made. So sweet dough goes in there. I've made cakes far more complicated than this, but my skills are rusty these days. So you don't get anything too fancy. And here we go. Got a slice of George melon to be mixed in. And then we're going to take this cake to the escape arm. And cut it open there. Cut it into delicious little slices. So George melon slice cake. Doesn't say cake batter, says cake. A delicious looking George melon slice cake. We add some icing to it. It looks somewhat sickly. It's chicken soup icing. Okay. And that thing is a physical manifestation of the very concept of fried foods. Yes. If that doesn't sound delicious, then, well, I don't think I know you. Okay. Really? You're still triggered? That man was waiting very patiently on the other side of those fire locks there. See how many more lights I can blow out as I zip down the hall. Physical manifestation of the very concept of fried foods. I don't know what I had here. I think it was popcorn. I told you, everybody loves popcorn. There's no denying it. Yep. Gotta send the word out that we've got brand new, delicious, hot and fresh cake at the escape arm here. Cut it into some delicious pieces. Kind of spread it out. That way nobody can really come through with like a locker and easily pick up all of my delicious bounty here. And do something horrible like throwing it in the trash compactor. We might go make one more cake after this. That is a lot of slices. Quit following me, Peace. I'm not gonna eat you. I'm not hungry yet. A chef should not be eating while he cooks. It's not proper. So, we're gonna leave that there. Hopefully somebody comes along and enjoys that delicious cake that I slaved over. And we're gonna look for something else, I guess. Something else to cook. We've got a George melon cake. What? Fuck me. What else could we cook? That's a lot of monkeys. Someone's gonna have to bomb that. Unfortunately, I know what we have to cook, I think. I'm not very thrilled about this. Napia Cataria? What if I could make that into a cake? I think it's worth a try. We could make an extravagant chocolate gâteau cake. Okay. So I think I'm going to try to make a catnip-styled cake, or we could even make a basketball cake, which was the other thought that crossed my mind. But that's just kind of, that feels a little bit wrong. but at the same time sounds so delicious. Okay, so let's see if I can do this by memory. Just need sweet dough. I think I've already done it by memory. Would you get in the mixer? Quit jumping out. If I could remember where my eggs are. Like I said, I'm tired, folks. It's late. I need to get to bed, but I can't. Did I just deep fry the egg? Yes. You know what? Deep fried eggs might actually not be too bad. Like I said. Proof right there. Let's see if I can do this right without screwing it up. So that's right. Mix that. My guess, though, is that it's not going to work whenever we mix these two things together. Let's see. Napita Cataria. If you screw this up, you can't put that... Well, I guess at least it's nice enough to not screw up. A fried egg. To not go in there and screw everything up. But what if I put... What if I deep fried that? What if I deep fried the basketball? What do you mean there's something already in there? Another physical manifestation. Okay, we could deep fry it. We could make a basketball cake then. What if I could mix two things into the cake? Like the Napita Cataria and a basketball. Or if that would just burp out an error and ruin my dough. Just giving these things a few more minutes here. Space all monkeys. And there we go. Something finished. Probably this. Yes. Fried Napita Cataria. We'll try this, actually. If this doesn't work, we'll just make more cake batter. It went in, though. Fried Napita Cataria cake. That just looks awful. So... fill the rest of this up. And use it as icing again. Botany ain't got shit. Were they wanting to trade something? It sounds like they had a trader show up that wanted fruits and vegetables or something. That cake looks sufficiently disgusting too. It's a mustard ketchup cake. Delicious. It's almost like a meatloaf. That wouldn't actually be that bad. No, my cake. You bastard. If he would have tried to steal it, I probably would have had to flash him. And then feed him a slice of this cake. That's just the rules. You try to steal a man's cake, you're gonna have to eat it. Okay, so we'll cut this into slices. Here. I'll do my usual pulling them around. Hopefully it doesn't cover up everything. Hopefully the pieces... Oh, tricky, you almost got me. I'll go space surfing here in a moment. It's been a long time since I've done that too. I am kind of curious what's going on this round. You go there. What does this say? Fried Napita Cataria cake with chicken soup icing. It's good. And let's jump in. Geronimo! Or not. Let's jump in. Geronimo! Oh yeah, these stinking shoes won't let you jump in. Wait, come back, anomalies! I'm sorry, I want to explore. Not bad. I don't know why I'm doing this, considering the fact I have access everywhere. But it's a calling. You wouldn't understand, man. Either you're born to surf these wormholes, or you're not, bro. There's one. It's not bad. 2 more here. Take those back off. Oh, crap. That is not good. And damn you. Damn you, shoes. I knew they were gonna fuck me over at some point. They always do. Oh, man. Those shoes can be very nice and useful, but at least I got to make some delicious cake. I'm tired, I'm dying of thirst right now. I need more tea. I might even record more after this, as exhausted as I am, but it's my day off. And I am trying to surprise you guys with maybe a marathon of these. Eat my fucking cake, people. It's delicious. Galoshes. I think there's only like 12 people on right now, too. No, I won't ask what's going on. I don't want anyone to tell me what's going on and ruin the surprise. If there's anything going on. Somebody might have been making bombs. Somebody doing artifact research on an imposing object. I don't see any robots. And 2 creepers. Awesome. I wonder if they're the monkey guys. There are just so many monkeys. I'm surprised the monkeys haven't taken over the station yet, with as many of them as there are. I knew those damn shoes were gonna get me killed. 9 times out of 10, those shoes do. And it'll almost always be in a low oxygen situation like that. And our bodies will probably never be found. The detective and the cake maker. I don't think a single slice of my cakes have been eaten. I think people are scared of them for some reason. And I don't know why. The colors are warm and inviting. Who wouldn't want to take a bite? It's not like it's the same colors as a poisonous animal or anything. What is that? Another cargo pad? Captain Bravo. The cargo pad building the monkey lover. Tons of monkey crates have been sent back. But besides the monkeys, what else is going on around the station? That guy might be being followed. chose pose is... What is the toilet? Has the toilet always been right next to the door? Seems a bit awkward. Hello, janitor. Donald Hammock, who somehow finds himself trapped in the HOP's office. Did he promote himself to King Janitor or something? He promoted himself, but he didn't change the title. Everybody loves to explore. The captain is dead. Cash Smirnov is brain dead. This guy is choking out a monkey. He might actually be trapped back there. I think he asked something earlier about breaking out windows. Here we go. I wonder if there's any heads left alive. Any official heads, anyways. Anyone with the guts to call the shuttle. Raphael Cox. There's the chief engineer, Elwood Green, who is not so subtly stalking this doctor. At least it looked like. Nope. If they would have kept dancing, then maybe. I think that scientist is brain dead, and these two, Gale, Stalemates, Staymates, and McBride. The question is, what are they going to do with all of this bomb power at their fingertips? Are they going to throw a celebration for the crew? Are they even making bombs? Because all of the tank transfer valves are still back there. Well, maybe except for one. He throws the tank transfer valve. Question is, will their bombs do anything? Hey, Doug has been brought back to life. Did somebody find our bodies? Maybe they already had his body on backup. That would be my guess. Can't tell if they're testing that stuff out. If that just broke their bomb apart, I can't tell what's going on. I've never actually used that explosive simulator machine there. From what I've heard, you can put your bomb into it and wear the goggles and then test out its explosive capabilities. Which is a good thing to, that way you can practice your bomb making when you're not a traitor. Michael McBride logs in. It's just a shame we can't see what he's seeing right now. Maybe they'll use their bombs here to bomb all of the monkeys. To defeat the monkey tide. Looks like robotics just opened up a crate of monkeys too, those crazy bastards. Dug Beach. Bronte Blunt. Even more monkeys. Suffocated in the cargo bay by the careless quartermasters. Tell me, is he ordering another crate of monkeys? Yeah, those poor monkeys right there are doomed. Yep. Yeehaw! The monkey crate shoots down the line and lands gently on the conveyor belt. Those monkeys slam into the blast door and sustain serious injuries. And yes, if you have crates stacked up at this door, the only way to open this door is to either order more crates and get them backed up into space so that you actually have to float out there and grab them, or you have to step on this panel to open the blast door, which could very easily fling you off into space if you lag. Good luck. It's a dangerous job, but somebody has got to do it. And hey, look at him. He's made some special chili plants here. It's the chili with a Y plant. I wonder if anyone ate my cake yet. Aha! There is a piece missing. This is another reason I stretched it out. So one person probably took a nibble of my cake and thought that it was so rich and delicious that they just didn't want to eat any more of it. Could probably get cavities or something. I think the HOP is drunk or something. He's stumbling around with his gun drawn. Tom Jones. Did he yell about anything earlier? He fires a shot at nothing. It's kind of hilarious. Thought maybe a changeling might have stung him. Maybe he's on drugs. Get away, demon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's tripping or something. Maybe he ate of me special cake. Oh. You know what? He'll be fine, folks. As soon as it wears off. And that security guard is down. Raphael Cox. I guess the floor is still slippery and wet. He drops the space GPS that he was holding on to in his hand. Poor guy. He's a little bit out of it. He stumbles around, having to use the wall to keep his balance. Maybe it spiked his blood sugar too much. I wonder if he's gonna get the doctors to help him. If they even can. Poor guy. Having such a bad trip. No one should have to trip like that. I just want to know, where is he going in his screwed up state of mind? Bomb the shuttle, huh? So maybe those guys are actually going to use their bombs. Is he just looking for a bed to lay down in? He stares out the window and begins weeping at the intergalactic beauty. It simply takes his breath away. He can't believe what he's seeing in this new altered state of mind. And he gets saved by a Metabot. Drool begins to run out of his mouth. However, he is still tripping balls and can barely walk straight. I can't decide if he's trying to use the teleporter or if he's just hoping to stumble around until it wears off, or if he's just looking for a place to curl up and die in. This is an average third shift on Space Station 13, by the way. Again, it's very late. It's now 5:59 in the morning. I guess he's just doing his rounds. So where are those two bomb makers at? He's gonna continue to do his job to the best of his ability, even if he is tripping out. You gotta kind of respect that. Now, they were talking about possibly, there they are. They were talking about possibly bombing the shuttle or the Singularity. My question is, are they actually going to go through with it? Someone has been killing Captain Bravo's monkeys. So how many bombs have they made? Maybe one or two? I honestly don't think they're going to go through with it. They've got tanks littered everywhere. By this point, half of the bombs they put together probably won't work. You can tell that I'm very optimistic. And they ignite the gas room again. So back to their grisly business. Now, did Doug ever go grab my body? Yep, he did. See, there he is. Doug Beach. It's possible that my body is going to be too rotted to do anything with. And I do not want to be a cyborg. So I'll end the video probably before I be a cyborg. Wait, no, there's my body. He's standing on it. Limp and unresponsive. Okay, cool. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do when I come back. If I come back. It's possible that A, there's not going to be any geneticists in there, and B, that maybe I'll rot beforehand. Oh, and he actually goes the back way around. Looks like the HOP is done tripping and can walk straight. Congratulations to him for surviving his trip, and hey, we get thrown in the clone pod. Awesome. So I guess we will be coming back. It's going to take about 3 minutes. I'm actually going to go get a drink because this has been going on for like an hour, and that's fucking ridiculous. I'm thirsty as hell now. Well, hello. I'm back with a fresh drink. It looks like I'm alive, but I'm apparently blind. Help, I'm blind and deaf. Or maybe just blind. There might not be anybody in here, and we're just going to end up spinning the rest of the round here. At least the shuttle was called. Is there anything around me? Don't even have a walking staff so I can feel my way through here. And nope, there is nobody else in here. Oh, I don't have a headset. Help, I'm blind. I don't want to live the rest of my days in darkness. I'll kill myself here. Commit suicide. And just be a ghost instead. Help. I glanced. I could feel the presence of some guy walk by. I could feel a wisp of wind and hear his footsteps. I need those visors. Those visors. If there's anybody around. Don't let me die alone here on the space station. I was a prominent chef at one point in my life. Doesn't any of this matter? I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Hey Doc, I need visors. I think he might actually be punching me. Maybe I'll get knocked out and strangled to death or something. Tom Jones is here. And a drunken Solomon Rundy. "8 minutes until we leave, and I'm being killed." Awesome. At least we'll be able to see what's going on. Question is my will... I'm blind. Is my will to survive greater than my will to actually see what's going on? He's trying to pass me off as a monkey turned human. That jerk. Beat him to death, officer. You can tell I just like to go straight for the extremes. Don't brig him. Don't give him rehab. Just beat him to death. Those were the days when that could happen. If I could pick up a piece of glass, too. Is there any glass around here? There's me. Cloning pods? Probably not. I don't think there's any broken windows nearby. All I want to do is make the shuttle. That's all I want, just to make the shuttle home. It's been a long, hard day at work here. There's been enough death around the station. I'd also like to go eat some of my cake. Just so I could get a sample of my own goods. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen either. Yes, I'm blind. I've only said it like 12 times. Yeah, there should be some in the medical locker. Sometimes I guess you really do just kind of have to spam what you're saying. People have a lot of things going on when they're rummaging through their inventory. I mean, with other headsets and everything like that. I can't even tell who's screaming. That did not sound like my usual scream. It's because I've been cloned, of course, duh. It's still kind of me, but not really. Am I getting punched again? We're so close to surviving. We've done a lot of things this round. Come back, Tom Jones, quick. Before this psychopath murders me. Yeah, just put him on my eye slot or something. I don't know if we'll make it to the shuttle. I need to at least find shoes so that a piece of glass doesn't stop me. Yes, I can see, finally. Who the hell is screaming? We're gonna put a healing patch on, grab some shoes, and put them on. I hope I got those on in time. And now we are just gonna boogie out of here. We're gonna be the man who is basically wearing a diaper with hospital shoes on and a fire extinguisher. Come, monkey, we must go and leave this nightmarish place. However, if I see a Bumblebee or George, I'm gonna leave you. Hey, there's tons of my cake still here, go figure. Because none of these people have any taste. Monkey, get up in the driver's seat. We now have a monkey for a captain. And we're gonna take a bite of this George melon slice cake. Am I gonna shoot out the back? Okay, I thought I was lagging, so I was just gonna fly all the way across and fly out the door. That's always good for a laugh. And the cake explodes on us as we take a bite of it. The flavor is so delicious that it overwhelms our taste buds, and they explode in ecstasy. And the monkey master is getting handcuffed. Eat my cake. Have some cake. Eat up the cake, Nettie. It's delicious. What could possibly go wrong? Elwood Green is stunned. I think everybody's getting stunned. And so, Peter is a traitor. I'm gonna just grab him and pull him back. Why? Because I am in a diaper, and I have no idea what's going on. And as far as I know, all he did was order tons of monkeys, which I find to be quite hilarious. Holy shit. That was a big bomb. I'm guessing those guys finally got around to using their bombs. Well, good job, crew. Michael McBride was a traitor. Good bombs from you, I guess, right here. It's a shame you didn't use them to fuck up the station. But hey, you killed almost everybody right as they arrived to CENTCOM. Oh well, see you guys next shift. I'm out of here. I'm tired. And I want some sleep.
You want to put a banging donk on it?